never gets quiet here, does it? What's up, Tweener heads? Welcome back to day 3 here from the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix here in Stuttgart, Germany. Today we have Osaka playing her first match in her Nike kit here on clay, and her first clay court match against Sue Shea, who actually beat her in Miami, I believe. So we have that match today. We have a lot of other stuff coming up today. We have an interview with Anett Kontaveit as well, so stay tuned for that. We talk about Game of Thrones. We talk about that time where she actually she pulled the Randy Johnson. She hit a bird in the middle of her match and just fell to the ground. What it was like growing up in Estonia and much more. So stay tuned for that as well. So let's just get straight into it. Day 3 from Stuttgart. Here we go. Boom. How many pillows can you have?
Nice.
Everywhere I go, there's always a speedometer test, and there's always like one way to make me embarrassed about how fast I can serve, and then how much it hurts to actually serve immediately. Let's just say that was in miles per hour, not kilometers, right? 100, I think it was 84. What was my fastest? They gave me a piece. What was the piece of paper? They gave me a piece of paper that said it was fast. 179 kilometers an hour. Let's just say that was fast. Let's just say that was 179 miles an hour. I have the new world record for fastest serve. Perfect. And I'll just sit here if you don't mind. Perfect. So, what was it like? I think my first question would be, like, being from Estonia, what was it like playing tennis in a country that's not really known for this?
You know, my mom's a tennis coach, so I started out playing, you know, she was coaching me, and I sort of didn't think about the big tennis life or something. I was really enjoying competing, and I liked the game, and I did pretty well when I was already younger. I was beating everyone my age in my country, so I was really enjoying competing, but I never thought about, you know, making it or something until I was, I think in the juniors.
Why do you think that was? Was there anything you were more passionate about at the time that you wanted to do?
No, not at all. I mean, I was so young, and honestly, it didn't even feel like it was realistic something. It was just, I was so young, and you know, it's such a long way to go from when you're so young, just practicing like 3-4 times a week to the professionals. I mean, you never know if, you know, when you're so young, you don't know if you have what it takes.
Yeah, of course.
So I didn't really think about it at all. I was really happy that I was doing well and beating my opponents at the time in my own country, and yeah, I think, and then I started traveling, you know, in foreign countries like close by, like Finland, Latvia.
Convenient too.
Yeah, exactly, and it sort of built on that, and then I started doing well in juniors, and that sort of when I thought it's not as unrealistic as I thought.
So who would you say you looked up to besides your mom, at least in the
watching a lot of matches of Azarenka and Sharapova. I wouldn't particularly say they were like my idols. I don't think I ever had like a proper idol who I wanted to be like, but I really I remember I thought they were playing great, and I remember watching them. And of course, I mean, Kaya was the only one from my country who had done so well and really made it through the pros. And yeah, I think, you know, it's sort of, in a way, it sort of showed that it was possible.
And did you think, being from Estonia, did you think you had an edge over people because not many people recognized where you were from, maybe? Is that...
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I think it really gives you an edge if you're from a big tennis country.
Yeah.
You know, you get wild cards when you're younger and you stand out.
It
but
helps
I think,
more.
from being from a very small country, I'd say it doesn't make it any easier.
Of course. And I think one thing that I read was that when you were playing, you actually hit a bird while you were playing. How did that happen?
Long time ago. I can't remember how old I was. I was about like 12, 13 or something. But yeah, the poor thing flew across the court, and I just managed to like hit a lob or something, and it just hit the bird. It was so unfortunate.
Did it die as soon as it hit it, or did it like fall to the ground?
It fell to the ground for sure, but I'm not sure. I can't remember.
And you had other, I think, passions when you were younger. You did a dance competition, a singing competition.
Yeah.
Much younger. It said that you were required to do that.
Yeah, it wasn't like a competition. It was like it was part of a thing we did at school, and I went to a really small school, so these classes were like mandatory. It was like a dancing class in a choir.
Okay.
So it was just mandatory, and it's like a huge dance and singing festival in Estonia. It's very popular, and my school managed to qualify for it, and so I was right away. I was part of the whole thing, although I'm not a great singer, and my dancing is not amazing either.
I was about to ask if that's how you passed your time on tour.
No.
You teach other people on tour how to sing and dance.
I think it would be very painful for others to hear me sing, I think.
I've heard you're a Game of Thrones fan as well. The infamous Instagram photo that you recently took in the Daenerys.
Yeah.
What do you think of the first two episodes?
I think the first few episodes were definitely a build up for the battle to come, the longest battle of the.
Of course.
You know.
Do you have any predictions of who's going to be cut out first?
I'm so afraid that everyone's going to die. I don't know how to predict it. I mean, you never know what happens there, because you get a favorite character and then they just die in the next episode.
It just goes all the way downhill. I mean, the Red Wedding, I was just like,
I know, that broke my heart.
I don't know what to do. I was like, okay, there's no point in watching this anymore.
I was Team Rob Stark all the way, and then he died. I was heartbroken.
My last question to you is, my brand's Tweener head, so like our favorite shot is the Tweener. When was the last time you did one?
Oh, I can't.
You can't.
Tweener.
You can't.
I hit my legs. Yeah.
Like the shin. That's
like the shin.
It's the worst part.
It's not. It's not great.
Try being a guy. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Good luck for the rest of the time. So thank you to Anett Kontaveit for sitting down and talking to us one-on-one. I really appreciate that. It was a lot of fun for me. I hope she enjoyed it as well. If you want to check out more about who she is and her journey on tour, I'll leave her socials down below in the description. We still have Kerber playing Petkovic tonight, and it's a good match. It's already crowded here too, and the next match isn't until 6:30. We got about an hour left. And then we have another one, Azarenka and Pliskova, so hopefully we get to see that one as well. It's just gets to be a long day after a while when you're just sitting in the same room hours on end. And My forearm cramped. Why did my forearm cramp? My forearm's never cramped in my life because I'm sitting in the same spot, which is a down perk. But there's so many positives to it. I don't even care. I just remind myself that I'm here and I'm talking to pro players for my job. So I'm not worried about it at all. So let's just get straight back into the action. Oh, look, I don't know if that guy's...